You know, leadership is about speaking about things as they are and bringing solutions to bear to the great challenges that are facing our republic. And I'm here today, and I listen every single day at every event. I pretty much say the same thing, and that this is a defining moment for our country. I believe that to my very core. The decisions that we make, we've got a window of about 3 to 5 years. I really believe this is a window to make really good decisions. And as I look at what our Republican Party has done, we're imperfect, but I tell you what, I'm so proud of our party, and I was proud to put my voting card into the voting slot there and press yes on the House Republican budget, because it is the only comprehensive plan which addresses our country's fiscal situation. It may be imperfect, but let's look at this scenario. If I said to my friends, if we had the honor of having the President of the United States here today, and I said, Mr. President, we've got the House Republican budget right here. Now, sir, Mr. President, would you please put down on this same piece of paper, would you put down your plan, a comprehensive plan that's going to get our country out of this mess? He could not put anything down. There's nothing there. If we went over to Harry Reid, we said, Senator Reid, listen, we're in a desperate way. We're going off a cliff here, a fiscal cliff. Would you please put down your plan so that we can find some common ground and get through this as Americans? He couldn't put anything down. This is not a partisan statement. It's a statement of fact. That's just where we are as a country. And we need to as we go into this fall election, we need to understand the seriousness of our fiscal situation. We need folks to get informed, to be a part of the solution. Esmel and I were riding up to a town hall one day, and I got a call. They said, look, there's some MoveOn.org protesters here. Just be aware of that, Congressman. I said, no problem. So we pulled up, and I stopped the car. I said, Esmel, stop the car. I want to get out and talk. And he said, are you sure? I said, absolutely. So I got out, and I said, good morning, I'm Scott Rigell. And the fellow said, I know who you are. And I said, well, listen, I respect you for being here this morning. You know more about Medicare than most folks, and you took the time to get up this morning and be informed and to be here. I said, what's on your mind? And I think that approach caught him off guard a little bit. And he said, well, you're crushing Medicare on the backs of the poor with this extreme budget. I said, well, let's slow down a little bit. I said, this budget that you've called extreme, I said, now, do you know how long it has us borrowing money? He said, no, I don't. I said, well, I do. It's 24 years. The House Republican budget takes 24 years to balance to where we have no more going out than we have coming in. That's the most extreme budget essentially out there. And so part of this, I think, is just spreading knowledge. We need to talk about the facts as they are. There's a clear contrast between the two parties. And when Congressman Forbes and I and others, we walked in there and we put our vote down and we voted yes for that budget. This is the third rail of politics, y'all, and this is what I'm going to close on here. And I want you to realize the difference. The president says we need to address entitlements. He said as much. He understands Medicare, to preserve it and protect it, we've got to reform it in a wise and responsible way. So the House Republicans went over, we grabbed that third rail of politics. We looked around for our friends, our Democrats, say, look, this is what we've got to do to preserve the republic here. Join us. And instead of joining us, they walked right over to the electrical switch, that big box, and they went just like that. They are not offering alternatives. They are simply criticizing our plan. And that is not leadership. We need to call it out. And listen, we need your support this fall. It's the most important election in our lifetime. Thank you all for being here. Pastor Jimenez, thank you for your very good prayer. May God bless America and give us wisdom in the days ahead. Thank you. Okay, Mark. All right, Christian. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Representative Rigell. We are so proud to have servant leaders like you in our house, and thank you so much for being here today. My name is Kristen Cooper. I'm with 912 First Standing Patriots, And our purpose is to serve as the education arm of the Hampton Roads Tea Party. For those of you that aren't involved in 912 right now, we have 4 groups meeting across the Hampton Roads area, in Virginia Beach, in Portsmouth, in Norfolk, and in Chesapeake. The one in Lynn Haven area is working on the Virginia Constitution now, and they're vetting city council members and school board candidates. And they're all in a different place, and we're very excited when more people come aboard in the 912 groups, get with like-minded folks and discuss their liberty, because the truth is, if we don't know the root of our liberty, how can we possibly expect to share in the fruit of liberty? That is impossible. So I encourage you to visit our table, go learn about some of the events. We're having a big Patriots paddle on June 30th. For those of you who want to fellowship with like-minded folks and enjoy the sun. We're also going to have a week celebration of Constitution Day. That's September 17th through 23rd. And we'll have events going on then. So I encourage you to see how you can get involved. I want to share with you a really beautiful quote from Justice Joseph Story. He served on our Supreme Court from 1810 to 1845. I say that we need more men like him on our Supreme Court. This is what he said in his commentaries on the Constitution. The structure has been erected by architects of consummate skill and fidelity. Its foundations are solid. Its compartments are beautiful as well as useful. Its arrangements are full of wisdom and order. It has been reared for immortality. It may nevertheless perish in an hour by the folly or corruption or negligence of its only keepers, the people. I thank you people for standing for the U.S. Constitution, which is one of the reasons why we are here today. This is what we believe in. Thank you for all of the hard work y'all do every single day. I'd like to introduce a gentleman who we're very excited to have running for candidate for City Council in the Kempsville area of Virginia Beach. Former chairman of the Republican Party of Virginia Beach and a great conservative, Mr. Chuck Smith.
Thank you so much, Kristen. Hello, Virginia Beach. This is the day the Lord has made. If you didn't make it for taxes, there's all the people who believe that who wants the taxes are in the first story. Who wants the taxes in the second story. Who wants the taxes in the third story. For me, it's not my first story, it's not my second, it's not my third, it's my last story. And only if you can look out of my clothes, it's cold and fingers. Me too, not
Seeing it, things are bad. Well, it's just like a magic trick. Well, I really think there are actually some more difficult to read portions than that, even that, but I really do see it that way. I think we have to put forth solutions. And as I asked my Democrat friends, I said, we're okay, if you don't like that, fair enough. Fair enough. What's the alternative? Give us something comprehensive. No, it's just, yeah, that's right. That's how I see it. And, you know, the president, each budget has been over $1 trillion, and he's given us not one Democrat vote. Thank you, sir, Bob. Good to see you. Yeah. I'm sorry you haven't found employment yet. Our congressional staff can be more, this is our campaign staff, so our congressional staff will be better suited. They will be able to help you. We need to get, I'd like Chris Meeks to speak to them. Yes. He's Chris is a veteran. Chris Meeks is a veteran, and he helps our veterans. Okay?
That's the number I gave you with the address right there. So you have that information. You got to get in touch with Chris.
Okay. Yes. It'll be Monday. They'll be there. Thank you, sir. 9 o'clock. Yes, 09. Thank you.
And, sir, since I heard that you were rock.
Thank you.
Here now.
Nice day to Sunday. Now, Friday night, who knows? Thank you.
Thank you.
I've got to go with this one.
Yes, sir.
No, you go the other way. You do your thing. See you there. We'll see you there. Thank you. Yeah, I guess. I could barely get up on the stage. I was in such extreme pain.
Well, that was awful.
It makes you appreciate your help.
I'm not going to chase it down.